Hi, I'm Angel. This is an experimental reading from the rough draft of my book in progress, 47 Truths. Chapter 2. Truth 2. It's all made up. This follows nicely from the first truth, since it gives you any amount of liberty you want to pick up and carry around. You can design whatever belief system best serves the outcomes you desire. Of course, I made that sound simple, when really, though, it can be quite tricky. A bit sneaky even, because we tend to keep things from ourselves. We deceive ourselves and put things endlessly in our own way. And then we make up really awful stories about how it's everyone else's fault, so the bullshit can get quite thick. I'm kidding. That's a quote from Gilbert Gottfried. It's actually a bit simpler than all that. Really what I mean is, it's the totality of everything making itself and everything else up at the same time. It's all of us, and not just us, it's them too. And of course, as I see it, we're really them, and they are us in the end. And so the whole thing loops around quite nicely to show me that ultimately, I am just responsible for my own perceptions, my own choices, my own responses, just like you are responsible for yours. If I don't like what I'm getting, it's really nobody's fault but mine. Hit the Led Zeppelin song there. You are what you eat and read and put on your feet and put your hands into. You are what you believe. You are what you love. Be mindful of what you digest, for it becomes you. We all get like a pre-programmed response choice box with pockets full of free will and adventurous imaginations. And then we get to go build on those, add new responses, take out the old, outdated ones, exercise our free will and adventurous imaginations so they're ready to take us on a wild and fun ride anytime, day or night. It's a beautiful, amazing thing, truly. It's all made up, but you're not the only one making all this stuff up. More is going on than you think. There's a lot more that you don't know than you do know. And a lot more that you don't know than you do know you don't know. That's hard to write and say, even though it hardly has any words in it. While we're on the subject of religion, let's just get this out of the way. I don't know what happens after this life. I don't know if there's a god or goddess or afterlife or any kind of judgment outside this life. I do know that acting as if there is often gives a decent guide for designing a pretty decent life. Why not tell yourself a nice fairy tale if it makes living more pleasant? That's a quote from Alan Akron. For sure, there's a lot more going on than you think, or than you can possibly be aware of. A lot more than you can even have the tools or equipment or apparatus to perceive. So don't take any of it too seriously or too personally. So, are you ready? Deep breath now. In and then let go. Shoulders rolled back and down. Spine in a line. Relax. Sit up and back. Lighten up. This will only hurt for a second. Hunter T. Thompson. Too soon? Gilbert Gottfried. Gaze softly in the direction you think my words are pointing. Laugh with me. Let true meaning find itself in you. I invite you to find your own truth where we agree and disagree equally. Find it and hold it loosely. Lightly now. In the end, human history is made up of all our decisions. That's David Miliband. Don't ask me who's influenced me. A lion is made up of the lambs he's digested, and I've been reading all my life. Giorgio Sephris. No legacy is so rich as honesty. William Shakespeare.